Georgia walked inside the store and walked around and grabbed some candy, then took it to the cashier. Loretta said, "Hey, baby, have not seen you in a while." Georgia said, "I have been working for the Smiths, and they will work you to death and be nasty with it." Loretta said, "I used to work for the mother. She was hell on wheels. She called me a nigger so much. Anytime she would say nigger, I would say yes, ma'am. And she was talking to other workers." Georgia laughed and said, "Her son and daughter-in-law, they treated me and my boyfriend like we are still their slaves." Loretta said, "That's the way they still view us." Sad but true. Georgia said, "I sang at the Juke Club still." Loretta said, "I will be there tonight singing." Georgia said, "I will be joining you on stage tonight." Loretta said, "Who?" Loretta said, "It's grown folks night." Georgia said, "I am in my 30s. I am very overgrown folks age." Loretta said, "Okay, you better bring your A game." Georgia said, "I will." The white man behind her said, "Hurry up, girl." Georgia was walking. Next thing you know, Sydney ran up behind her and touched her back. She jumped and said, "You scared me bad." Sydney said, "Who you thought I was?" Georgia said, "Some white boys trying to touch me. They do it all the time because they know they can get away touching a Negro girl inappropriately. You could never do that to a white girl." Sydney said, "Right. Look at the way that older white lady just looked at me." Then some white boys rolled up in a truck and said, "Nigger, you better move out the way of that white woman next time and go on the other sidewalk. If not, we will kill you." Sydney said, "Or else." All four of them jumped out the truck.